Have you ever wondered why some people seem to find success so effortlessly? Why are some people just happier than others? Or why your hard work doesn't lead to the results you hope for? In the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy is telling us that the secret is not in what these people do, but it's in how they think. It's not about doing more, but about thinking differently. And if you change the way you think and talk to yourself, you can change your life. In this video, we're going to capture the essence of this book. Just the essence. We're not going over the countless stories and anecdotes, although the book is packed with examples that back up every single claim, and I suggest you get your hands on it. Let's dive in. The main idea of the book is that you are what you think all day long. Your subconscious mind is so powerful that it turns all of your thoughts and beliefs into tangible reality. The thoughts and images that you are constantly feeding your subconscious mind with are shaping your experiences, actions, and ultimately the outcome of your life. Now, this is an absolute certainty, and it's a science like chemistry or math. This is the universal law of action and reaction, where your thoughts are the action and the expression of those thoughts into physical experiences are the reaction. So you already possess the power to create all the experiences of a fulfilling life. All you need to do is to learn how to use that power, and you can shape your destiny one thought at a time. But because you are unaware of this incredible power, you are allowing your mind to be programmed unintentionally through the influence of negative thoughts and events, social conditioning, limiting beliefs, fears, and doubts. Think of it like this. You wake up one morning and you think, "Oh, this is going to be a bad day, filled with bad luck. It's Friday the 13th. And then you actually have a really bad day. Well, you had a bad day because you thought it was going to be so. And consistently over time, you fed your mind the belief that Friday the 13th brings bad luck. Friday the 13th in itself does not hold any power unless you think so. A great metaphor to illustrate it is to think of your subconscious mind like a garden with incredibly fertile soil. You are the gardener and you are planting seeds, which are your thoughts. Now, the garden doesn't discriminate between good seeds and bad seeds. It grows whatever you plant. And you are planting seeds of thought all day long. If you plant negative thoughts, fears, limitation, scarcity, that's what you will reap. Your thoughts are the only creative power there is. Bad things don't happen by themselves. Like any garden, if you leave it unattended, it will grow weeds. You need to constantly care for your garden with sunlight and water, which represent positivity. That goes to say that if you don't pay attention to your thoughts and not intentionally planting positive ones and focusing on them, your mind will pick bad seeds from your routine thought patterns, environment, your experiences, and influences. Basically, most of the time you might not even be aware of the thoughts you're feeding your mind with, so you need to intentionally plant seeds of happiness, health, and prosperity, and care for them with positivity and belief. To understand better how to do this, we need to differentiate between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is like the tip of an iceberg that's visible above the water's surface, responsible for our day-to-day thoughts, decisions, and actions that we are aware of. It deals with logical reasoning, short-term memory, and voluntary actions. The subconscious mind is the vast, unseen portion of the iceberg beneath the surface, housing our long-term memories, beliefs, emotions, and habits. It operates below the level of conscious awareness, influencing our behavior and decisions without our direct knowledge. It plays a crucial role in shaping our perceptions and experiences through the beliefs and attitudes it holds. These deep beliefs can influence our conscious thoughts and decisions in profound ways, often without us realizing it. For example, if someone has a subconscious belief that they are not worthy of success, this belief might sabotage their conscious efforts to achieve their goals, regardless of their talents or efforts. The good news is that you can impress new beliefs onto your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, as we said, turns into reality whatever thoughts you feed it. It doesn't argue with you, but it accepts whatever you think and feel it's true. But to rewire your subconscious mind, you need to make it accept the new suggestions. because it already has deep ones that were formed in your childhood by parents, people who influenced you, and the environment you were exposed to. That happened because you were born with a clean slate, and your subconscious mind was like a sponge absorbing information to program itself, and it was very suggestible in the first years of your life. So if a teacher told you once that you are not good enough, you programmed that into your deep subconscious and lived your life according to that thought, which caused not good enough actions and not good enough results. So how can you change this pattern of thought to change your life? There are a few ways. Number 1, through repetition. By repeatedly thinking constructive and harmonious thoughts, your subconscious mind will eventually accept them as true. So if you repeat to yourself thoughts of happiness, wealth, and success, these will impress upon your subconscious mind. You basically need to affirm 3 times a day, and once before bed, that which you want to impress on your subconscious mind. To affirm means to state that something is true, such as, I am wealthy, I am successful, as if this is already happening. But don't worry, your subconscious mind doesn't know if something is true or false. It just goes to create the experience of whatever you affirm as true. Number 2, get in a sleepy, drowsy, or hypnotic state. Because your conscious mind knows what is true and what is false, your affirmations might not work. When you say to yourself, I am wealthy, your conscious mind might fight that affirmation because the very affirmation, it's actually making you aware that you are not wealthy, making you focus on scarcity, lack, and limitation. And even though you are affirming wealth, the dominant thought is the thought of lack of wealth. Your subconscious mind will go to accept the dominant thought, not the affirmation. To overcome this, you need to reduce your consciousness by relaxing your mind and body, putting yourself in a meditative state where your conscious mind doesn't argue. This is so powerful that during hypnosis, if the therapist would suggest to a patient that he is a dog, he would actually start barking. Your subconscious mind is most susceptible to suggestion during reduced consciousness. And this works best right before actually falling asleep at night. So make your last thought before falling asleep whatever you want to accomplish, and your subconscious mind will accept it and start to work to bring it into existence. The subconscious mind never sleeps. Another tip to overcome resistance to affirmations is to give your subconscious mind a thought it will not try to fight. Like, instead of affirming, I am wealthy, just say, wealth, wealth, wealth. There is no reason your mind will try to reject that thought, because you're not affirming something that's not true. Number 3, visualize. A picture is worth 1,000 words. This is basically daydreaming, and in your imagination, picture yourself having already everything you want. This is the easiest and quickest way to get what you want. Imagine it and feel it the way you would feel it if it were already a reality. Your imagination is like a projector that will display your thoughts in tangible reality. Number 4, believe blindly. You need to believe that whatever you are asking for is already on its way to you, even if you are not seeing it right now. As Lincoln said, to believe in the things you can see and touch is no belief at all. That is the definition of blind faith, to believe even when all evidence points to the contrary. Number 5, use your conscious mind as a guardian of your thoughts. You need to constantly protect your subconscious mind from negative thoughts and impressions. You decide what goes in. So don't entertain ideas of disease, unhappiness, scarcity. Number 6, don't envy. When you envy someone for having more than you do, you are putting yourself in the negative position of not having enough, and you will stay in a state of not having enough. Whenever you see a wealthy, successful person, just be genuinely happy for them. That goes to show that if they can do it, you can do it too. It's not a competition. There is abundance, and there is enough for everybody. Number 7, don't condemn the thing you want. If you want money, let go of thoughts of money being the root of all evil, and that only crooks make money and all that nonsense. That is the surest way to remain poor. Now you must be thinking, I want to be rich and happy, but I don't know how to get there. The great thing about this is that you don't need to know. Your subconscious mind knows. But you are thinking actively with your conscious mind. To perfectly explain this, there is another metaphor in the book. Your conscious mind is like the captain of a ship. The captain is visible and in charge of making decisions. He knows the destination and gives orders. Your subconscious mind is below deck, represented by the engine crew. They follow the captain's orders and they provide the necessary mechanics and energy to reach the destination. You see, the captain doesn't know how to get to the destination. He only knows where he needs to go. The engine crew will get the ship to the destination. However, they need clear, positive orders. If the captain sends them mixed signals, they might veer off course. Similarly, you need to know exactly what you want and give your subconscious mind clear instructions and requests. If you don't know where you want to go, you're obviously never going to get there. So if you want, for example, to be rich, define exactly how rich, what will you have, how your life is going to be with precision and clear instructions. And the answer to how you'll become rich will come as a hunch, as a gut feeling, as a compulsion to do something. The important thing is to not let fear and doubt get in the way. That translates to mixed signals for your subconscious mind. It's like erasing all the positive instructions. The book goes on to show how this principle can be applied in various aspects of life. From manifesting wealth, success, health, love, forgiveness, to curing a phobia, to solving a particular problem, or asking for an answer from our subconscious mind when making an important decision, to breaking a bad habit, to manifesting youth. And it contains a lot of success stories, examples, and explicit affirmations. Although the language is a bit old and not very friendly to our times, so it would need some adaptation. I'm not going to cover them all, but the principle is pretty much the same. Think good, and good will follow. If you were to remember only 3 words to encapsulate the teachings from this book, they should be think, believe, receive. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Keep reading, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next video.